What is going on YouTube? I am TheOPJellicent and we are here for our final WPL match before the playoffs. We already clinched our spot. We are 6-0 right now, and this week we are taking on the Manaphy Philadelphae, who are, I believe that's how you pronounce it, who are 3-3, so he actually has to win this match to make playoffs, and I guess he's kind of lucky because since I already clinched, I actually under-prepped for this match. I said I was going to try to keep it a little more chill this week, and I actually had a really important UPC match that went up yesterday, so check that out if you haven't yet. So I didn't really prep a lot for this match since we already clinched our playoff spot, so I really don't know how well this is going to turn out, but he does have mons that I really don't know what they do as well, like Mars Shadow. I believe it's, I think it's Ghost Fighting or Dark Fighting, one of the two, but let's quickly run through our team. We have Dragon Dance Flygon. I believe this is Scarf Kieran Black, Leftovers Tailglow Manaphy as usual, since that's really the only viable set if you're not running Calm Mind Rain Dance. I believe this was, it was Banded Braviary, I believe. Or it could have been Scarf with Stealing for the dance, I believe that's what it was. And then the standard all-out attacker, Mega Gardevoir and Banded Heracross. So really our way of winning this game is with Scarf Kieran Black. It has the Iron Head for this, and if I can get rid of the fairy types right here, it can really break through the rest of the mons here, assuming that he doesn't have any Focus Sash users and the Porygon 2 is weakened enough. So Dragon Dance Flygon also has a really good potential in this game. It can Earthquake this, Outrage, 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 Earthquake, Earthquake. So if I can get that to +1 or even +2 if I somehow manage to, I will end up sweeping him. So that's another win con. And then finally our last win con is Manaphy, which will just tail glow up and sweep if I manage to get rid of the Coco and the Deontay. And then these three are really just wall breakers to weaken everything into range for the win cons right here. So getting right into the match right now. I lead off with Braviary as he leads off with Mars Shadow. And he goes for the Rock Slide right away, and thankfully he does not flinch me, and I knock him out right away, and I bring myself down to 2%. So we have essentially already traded Mons, since he's going to bring out the Greninja and Click Water Shuriken. A Battle Bond Greninja is not allowed in this league, obviously, neither is Protean, so Water Shuriken's just going to knock out my Braviary there. As I managed to bring out this, he cannot KO me this with like Life Orb or Mystic Water or Hydro Pump, so I bring it out and go for Hyper Voice. And then I throw off the Focus Blast, and it misses. This was, if this hit, we would have been in a great situation, but he's going to be able to recover up. As I throw off the T-Wave here, because hoping that I can somehow knock him out with the full Paras to get my redemption. As I throw off that, throws off a Tri-Attack, and I throw off the Hyper Voice here, and it doesn't even kill, so I believe that's a lot lower roll than last time, right? Yeah, I did 43.7, and then it did 38. Ignore that. So really unfortunate with that roll right there, because as you guys are going to see, he's going to try attack and para me, so one of my biggest win cons already gone. I ideally should have just switched it out, but it's what it is. Here I go out into my Gardevoir, I mean he goes out to Zygarde as he knocks out my Gardevoir, and here I go out into Kyurem, and I throw off the Ice Beam, and he is Sash, but I end up freezing him. Now, after the match we had a discussion about this. I actually would have preferred it if Gardevoir was still alive to knock out the Porygon 2 and this Zygarde ended up knocking out my Kyurem, because Gardevoir would have been able to come out and knock out this Zygarde anyway, so, and Gardevoir pretty much hits everything else really hard. Deontay is not, or none of the other three KO it, so it would have definitely gotten another kill. But now we have to work without our Gardevoir. I do get this lucky freeze though, and he ends up staying frozen as I throw out my second Ice Beam. So it's not looking terrible right now, but we're still really weak to Deontay and Tapu Koko, so it's not looking great. Here I just sack off this, because he pretty much got a kill right there. As I have to bring up my Kyurem right here, as he makes a predictable play and goes in Greninja. I could have definitely made a better play here instead of going for Iron Head, because that's not going to do a lot, and now I just stay in going for Iron Heads as he throws off the Grass Knot, because I can't risk Manaphy or Flygon, since those are the ways I win the game at this point. So he goes for the Surf. Yeah, I figured he had no real way to hit my Kyurem that great. But here I go Manaphy as he throws off the Surf and not the Grass Knot. And this is my opportunity, as it turns out he actually has the Bloom Doom. So really not looking great. Flygon is my last way of winning this. He has Ice Beam, knocks it out. And Kyurem's going to come right back out. goes for Water Shuriken to get some damage off, and there's no way we win at this point. I believe I lock myself into Earth Power. It's not going to be able to KO the Diancie. So he's going to bring out Diancie. I'm going to Earth Power that, and he's going to throw off the Moonblast and take a 2-0 victory, giving me my first loss this season in the WPL. I guess that's what I get for prepping for like 5 minutes, but that's fine. We're still in the playoffs. We are 6-1. We are the #1 team in the league, despite there being another 6-1 coach at this point. But we are actually going to end up facing that 6-1 coach, which is the Philadelphia Frokies, coached by Larios Azuril, in week 1 of the playoffs, which is also ironically our week 1 match. So that's interesting. But yeah, we do take our first loss this season. Kind of unfortunate. This actually did end up knocking somebody else out of playoffs, so I feel bad kind of for them. But nothing I can do. I had some other matches to take care of. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to follow your Aggrons in the WPL playoffs next week by subscribing. And the Manaphy Philadelphia's links will also be down in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.